Hello, brothers and sisters. Raven here. Today on Homestead Heretics, I'm going to do something rather short. Normally, I like to do this as a bit longer than most of my videos on my other channel because I want to go into things here that aren't as simple, that aren't as clear, that are more debatable in a sense. However, today I just want to sort of introduce because I'm thinking I'm probably going to go through this for quite a while. It's another document I received. It's called Wisdom's Children. Subtitle: Home Education and the Roots of Restored Biblical Culture. Now, what I want to start off with on this, because this can be a little touchy and this could lead down some roads I don't want to go down. So, for the first video, I just want to explain a little bit of what this is kind of centered on, based on what they say in the introduction, and how that is not what I want to center it on. What they talk about at the beginning of this is how they see it as homeschooling is the format that is biblical, as though you shouldn't do any of these things that are more widespread or large classes, things like that. It should all be homeschooling. I have heard more than one former member talk to me about it before and very much is against homeschooling. And I fully understand why. But I also fully understand why it is promoted at times. Because I personally am right in the middle. I was homeschooled through 6th grade, and it was great. I then started going to a Christian school in 7th grade and found that I was way ahead of the rest of the class. Not because I necessarily was smarter, but just because you can be more focused in homeschooling, or you could be more off track. Now, the difference here is the same difference I see in schools, and that is who's leading, who's teaching. Because you can do poorly in some subjects based on what teachers you have, better in others based on other teachers you have, or homeschooling may be really bad for you, depending on whether or not the parent or whoever is guiding you through it knows how to do it well, handles it well, or if they don't. So I just want to say that is not what this is going to be about, because I see benefits and I also see problems on both. There are times homeschooling can be really bad. There are times more public schooling can be terrible. It's not the one form or the other that decides whether or not it's good or going to work. So I just want to say that's not what this is going to be about. That's not why I'm going to look at this. The reason I want to look at this is because of what they say in their, well, they call it the introduction, but really it's the second introduction because the preface comes before this. And the way they start is with this sentence: a clear understanding of the practical steps that make up Christian home education can only grow out of a clear vision of what we expect from it. That is one of the most true statements I have ever read from Homestead Heritage. Everything about it relies on that. What do you expect from it? What they expect from it, from what I've seen and everything I've read, is terrible. So their homeschooling is going to be terrible. That's what I want to look at going into this book. That's what I want to take a closer analysis of. What is their goal? What are they seeking? What are they really trying to teach the children? Are they really trying to make them knowledgeable? Are they really trying to help them understand things? Are they really trying to make them ready to go to do what they need to do in their life? Or are they simply doing more of what we see them doing in all of their other books? Brainwashing. That's the question. That's why I want to look at this. So that's what I plan to do in the weeks ahead here on Homestead Heretics. How long I want to go, how far I'm going to go through it, all of that we'll find out as it goes along. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it quite as much because there's multiple things happening right now that might slow down a bit of what I do have time to complete here on Homestead Heretics. So I can't say for certain how long it's going to take or how much I'm going to be going through this. But that's what I want to do next. And I just want to let you know I am not going to go one way or the other. Which form of education is best or better or good or bad, any of that. That's not the question. What I want to look at is what are they trying to do in this book? How are they trying to form their kids' minds? What are they trying to do with their kids' minds and thoughts? What is their impact through this? That's the question. That's what we're going to look at. So, see everybody next time as we start going through this. God bless.